Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and we have something a little bit more calmer and chill. I'm just going to be talking about my experience commentating Ascent Chicago. For those of you who were not familiar or did not know, I was asked and was super happy to be in Chicago as a commentator. It was a really big dream of mine fulfilled. I've always wanted to try my hands at commentary on a big stage, and Ascent being one of the largest premier events for Weebs of the Shore. Just it was amazing. I really loved doing it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about some of my experience in Chicago. I landed in Friday, and it was a pretty calm day. Checked into my hotel and was just able to relax after a very early flight. And that night we had a little bit of a sound test, and I got to meet Cam, Clem, Shinja, and a bunch of other people in person that I've already met before, but it was really nice to get like proper introductions and just be like, hey, we're going to be working together for the next 48 hours. It was really cool just catching up like that, having people really have the name to the face and the face to the name, not on screen or just not in passing by. My two co-casters was Lineage Break Cam and Clem. They were both great and wonderful, welcomed me with open arms, and it was really nice to see them. It was really cool seeing Shinja and the production value that he brings to these events. The camera quality, the lighting, just everything was so insane to see, and it blew my mind. I really enjoyed the mics, the mixer, and everything that he taught me how to use. And so, yeah, it was really great. We ended up doing our test and then talked for quite a bit, and everyone's such a wonderful person, especially when you're not just like talking to them about Grand Archive and just sort of like chatting to get to know them as people. It was a really great experience to be able to do that. We did get our schedule, and we each were commentating 6 rounds out of the 9 in Chicago. So it was not a lot, but also a lot at the same time. Yeah, I was pretty pumped up. I really want to prove myself to like the devs and Shinja who asked me to come out and do this, that I'm capable and that this is something that I would really want to do in the long run. So I was not too nervous until come Saturday, when I was on break round 1 and I would be starting my debut as commentating for Ascent on round 2. That's when the nerves kind of hit me as soon as I sat down for that round next to Clem and sort of like got the headset on, and Shinja was talking to us, and I was like, oh, this is actually happening. This is one of those, it feels a little bit surreal. My heart started beating a little bit fast, got a little nervous, and you could hear it in my voice just slightly at the start of that round. It really felt like, like a dream. It didn't feel real, and I was trying my best not to mess up, and then I kind of hit my stride. I kind of had a thought to myself of, just be myself. Talk about Grand Archive. We're here because we like the game, and might as well just share my love and passion for the game through my commentary. And that's exactly what I did. After round 2, round 3 just went directly into it, and the rest is history for me. I feel like it was all a blur. My day flew by so fast, talking, commentating about the games, just all the different matchups. I was super hyped throughout the whole thing. I don't know if you guys could hear it in my voice, but I was there in the moment constantly, just absorbed watching these games, reacting live with the players. It was wonderful. I did make mistakes, and it's one of those things that everyone will do, especially your first time. I acknowledge these mistakes, and I know I now have something to work on, something to better myself for next time. I I'm not going to say I'm going to go mistake free, but I want to limit as many mistakes as possible, just to make the best kind of production and show. Because it's not just one person or a couple of people. It's a combination of group effort of everyone together that makes the broadcast and the event so amazing. It's the commentators, it's Shinja behind production, it's Ken, and then it's all the staff members as well. And I met plenty of awesome staff members. Cherry was amazing to work with. She was so nice in answering any questions we had. Additionally, Eva was really great. I really liked meeting her. Really great photographer. She did some headshots for us. And just the photos that ended up getting posted looked amazing. I can't wait to see some of the others that she took. And then even just like the staff members in the VIP lounge or the judges walking around, everyone had their part to do, and it was really great talking to them. Things like that. One of my biggest moments was just walking around the convention hall and have people going like, "Oh, it's Valkyrie. Hey, Valk, how you doing?" I was just like, "Oh, hey, like I'm being recognized that someone's just calling me by my name," and it's just baffling to me that something like that happened. And so it was a great experience. I love interacting with the community and meeting everyone. And if you said hi to me and we talked at Chicago, awesome. I'm super happy. Don't hesitate to reach out to me, either in Discord, in the main cord, or even at any events. Just, say hi. It's always fun meeting people. It warms my heart to hear people enjoyed listening to me or watching my content. And so day one finished, and I was pretty tired. I talk a lot for my job and a lot of hobbies, so my throat and everything wasn't too bad. It was a long day, and it was a fun long day, draining. And went to bed, got some sleep, and then woke up for day two. Super excited, stoked, a little bit tired. I learned my mistake from Saturday. Should have eaten breakfast, which I didn't. So Sunday, I made sure to eat breakfast before I went on air. And I was able to commentate grand finals on Sunday. I was super happy I was put in that position, not only because it meant the world to me, but it also was something that I really wanted to bring my energy, enthusiasm to a grand finals. If you guys did watch the grand finals, it was kind of a very quick match, but I think it was still enjoyable nonetheless. The end to the whole series was probably my favorite part. But yeah, so did some more commentating, the top 32 cut, the rounds, semifinal or quarterfinal, semis, and finals. Even the Path of Puzzle update, that was really fun. Speaking of Path of Puzzle, that was a really great concept I think Weebs of the Shore did. It was just so fun as a community to, like, everyone has puzzle pieces and we just all threw them on the table and people started building the puzzles to get our spoilers. I really did enjoy that. As a commentator, I was still able to participate in it as well. In between my rounds of talking, I would go over there, check out the puzzles, and then I even tried to use my pieces, which all my pieces were duplicates, so felt kind of bad. Anyways, but yeah, it's all in all, the event was amazing. I love Grand Archive. I love going to Ascents, and this one in particular just is at the top of my list. I really would like to loan my voice to Grand Archive more, whether it be through more content creation or being able to commentate, things like that. But yeah, as you could see by some of these photos or videos, everyone was amazing. There's so many cool things. I'm really bad at taking photos in the moment. I really just like to be present and not worry about anything like that. So I try to take as many as I can, like the setup, our view, things like that. We had a lot of funny inside jokes on the commentary desk. One of them in particular was Clem talking about how a majority of the characters on the playmat that was in front of us all were showing their belly buttons, like 5 out of 7. It's just like, that's a very strange thing to notice, but adaptedly pointed out. It was amazing. Just a huge shout out to Cam and Clem and Shinja, as they were the 3 I worked with super closely over the weekend. They were all amazing, welcomed me with open arms. I felt very comfortable, and I just felt at home in place, and it was great to go ahead and talk with them and learn more about them. So all in all, Ascent Chicago was a 10 out of 10 in my books. There were so many things that went right for it. Of course, the bad things, a couple small things, hiccups, issues, that we had stream issues, things like that, but it's not enough to ruin personally my experience. I feel like that even with those, it was still very memorable for me. It might have just been because I was riding on cloud 9 the whole time, but yeah, it's one of those things I would love to do again. And I really appreciate all of you who watch my videos and support me. And if you haven't had a chance, go watch the Ascent Chicago stream. Tell me how I did commentating. Tell me if that's something you do want to hear. If you enjoyed the way I talk about the game, things like that. I appreciate you all, and hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Ah, Tommy, no, don't bite me. Ah, Tommy, I'm trying to end the video, Tommy!